Welcome to lecture number 39 on electrical machines 1, and we were discussing use of 3 single phase transformers to step up or step down voltage. It depends upon the connections what will become the line to line voltage transformation, and also we have fairly understood what is the phase shift of the secondary voltage with respect to primary voltage, and what are the possible connections, familiar connections like star delta, delta star, delta delta and so on. Now, you recall that these 3 are individual transformers, okay? And this is the delta delta connection with DD0. We have discussed this earlier, okay? That is the phase voltages are in phase. Okay. In this connection, see this connection, and I am talking in terms of a bank of 3 single phase transformers, 3 identical transformers you take separate A1, A2, and I can connect them in delta delta and so on. Now, one interesting thing about this connection is that you can have from this you can derive an interesting connection which is called open delta connection. Now, I will put it in a question form, that is, suppose you are given 2 single phase transformers of identical ratings, not 3, then is it possible to change the voltage level from the source to the load side? That is the question asked. Okay. So, 2 transformers I will give. Is it possible to still transform a 3 phase balanced voltage from one level to another? That is the thing. Acha, in this complete 3 transformers when you are using, we have connected these transformers as delta delta and DD0 is the connection. Okay. Now, suppose I say that in this connection I will remove one transformer, say transformer A I will remove. Then what are the things will happen? That is what I am planning to do, I will remove this transformer as if it is not there, and other connections remain as it is. What do I mean by it is not there? It is physically not there. So, it is open circuit here, A is gone, there is no A1, A2. Got the point? Similarly, its secondary is not there, that is there is a open circuit in place of transformer A, but nonetheless I have connected in this fashion. Okay. Then across transformer B, of course, same voltage has been applied B1, B2, because of this line voltage is balanced 3 phase. What I have done? I have applied a BACS across B1, B2. Across C1, C2, I have applied a voltage CSAS because this connection is there. A is not there, but AS is connected here and CS is connected there. So, how much voltage I have applied? CS, AS. So, in other words, what I am telling, if you A1, A2, where is A1, A2? Here. Remove A1, A2. Then what I am telling, I have applied a voltage across, this is C2 mind you. So, across the C transformer, C1, C2 has been applied, and across transformer B, BS, CS has been applied, this phasor, this phasor. But across AS, BS, it is also balanced line to line voltage, that voltage phasor exists. But AS, BS has not been applied to any of the primary, because that transformer A is missing. Are you getting? So, this is the thing. But since I have applied a voltage here across, so this I will first remove. Across C1, C2, there will be induced voltage parallel to this voltage. Across B1, B2, there will be induced voltage parallel to this BS-CS, B1, B2, and B2, C1 are joined. So, it will be like this only, and I will take output from this, and from this. Then what I am telling, that these two voltage are 60 degree apart, therefore, this voltage also will be 60 degree apart. It is conditioned by these two phasors. Even if transformer A is not there, you will still get a balanced 3-phase output voltage, is not? So, it looks like that delta is not complete, open delta. Got the point? Therefore, you can take output and once again supply a 3-phase load. Your 3-phase load will not feel anything, okay, balanced 3-phase voltage I am receiving. What was the line to line voltage in the previous case when all the transformers were there? These are the line to line voltage. Here also same line to line voltage you will get. In other words, in simplified diagram, what I am telling, suppose you what you have essentially done is which transformers I have removed. If I draw it in a simplified diagram, I will do it like this. This is one transformer, this is another transformer, this is its secondary, this is its secondary, and the third transformer is not there. And what I have done, I have connected 3-phase supply there, AS, BS, CS, 3-phase supply. So, this voltage will be this line to line voltage, whatever it is. I mean, now look at this diagram separately, okay? And what will be this voltage? This will be BS-CS parallel to this. Therefore, this third voltage gets automatically decided and 60 degree out of phase. Therefore, I will take output from this and this and supply a 3-phase load. Then you can change the level of 3-phase voltage from one value to another just by using 2 single phase transformers. That is what I want to convey to you. You do not even require 3 transformers. Remember, I took the rating of each transformer, rating of each transformer. So, 2 number of transformers, mind you. And you get open delta connection, like this it is mentioned. Rating of each transformer I took as 200 volt, 100 volt for easy calculation, 5 kVA. Single phase, 50 hertz. What is the thing? What is the rated current of this side? 5000. Oh, this side 100 I took. Anyway, how much it is? 5000 by 200? 25. This is 25 ampere rated current. And this is 50 ampere rated current. Now, I would like to know that what is the kVA rating of this type of connections. In case of 3 phase transformers, in my first lecture on 3 phase transformer, I told you if the rating of each transformer is 5 kVA, total kVA which could be handled by these 3 transformers is 15 kVA, quite logical. Each one will give you 5 kVA. But in case of open delta connection, which is called open delta connection, we would like to know how much kVA that can be handled by this open delta connection. The idea is pretty simple. Mind you, in this case, the secondary winding in series with the line. What is the rating of the secondary side? Suppose this is 100 volt side. How much maximum current I will allow to flow? 100 ampere, because winding rated current is 100 ampere. 50 ampere, so sorry. So, I can allow 50 ampere current to flow in this line, in all the lines, this line, and if these two are 50, phasor sum will give you also this is 50. So, I should not exceed this rated current. The moment it delivers 50 ampere here, it will automatically by principle of transformer will bring 100 ampere there. Are you getting? And these currents will be once again balanced 3 phase current, why not? Load is balanced, balanced load. Therefore, what is the total kVA handled by open delta connection will be equal to how much? If you calculate from the LV side, it will be root 3 VLL into IL, is not that is the formula. So, root 3 VLL in this case will be how much? If you apply here 200 volt, this is 50, this is 25. Thank you. So, if you apply line to line 200 volt here, line to line here you will get 100 volt. So, if you calculate from this side, it will be root 3 VLL into rated current 50, which will be same as I will neglect the no load current etcetera. So, root 3 VLL into IL. And these two will come same 100 250. So, this much total kVA it can handle, but it may look like okay, you are using 2 transformer, rating of each transformer is 5 kVA. Perhaps can you just calculate this now? 8.65 approximately. So, this is 8.65 kVA, but you will be rather surprised to see okay, at least I am using 2 transformers, its kVA rating should have been 10 kVA. I mean I would expect 2 transformer I am using. So, without overloading any of the transformer, I see that no, it is not 10 kVA, it is slightly less than that. Therefore, why it is? Because this is the line current and the winding currents are same, okay? And it is a 3-phase system. And the factor by which this kVA will be reduced is then I was expecting, see I will calculate this number root 3 into 200 into 25 I was expecting, and with respect to whom? When all the 3 transformers we were using, what is the kVA handled? By the Duto. So, it will be 10, but this should be multiplied by 10 to the power, this should be multiplied by into 1000, is not? How much it will become? Root 3 by 2. How much it is? Approximately 1.1732 by 2. So, 1. Therefore, the capacity will be about 86.5% of the expected capacity. I mean our common sense tells okay, 2 transformers you are using, then 10 kVA you can extract from the transformer. No, it is not going to be like that. It will be only lesser, but nonetheless this connection was popular. I mean still may be also popular because of the fact, see the advantage, although I have not told you anything about a 3-phase single unit transformer, 3 individual transformers I am connecting. Now, in earlier days, the advantage of using 3 single phase transformers are, there are at least 2 biggest advantage. One is, suppose your total kVA you have to handle 15 kVA. I mean I am going other way around, suppose my 3 phase load demand is 15 kVA. So, you buy 3 5 kVA transformer to achieve this and connect these 3 individual transformers, start, delta, whatever is necessary depending upon the voltage level, but 15 kVA you will get. So, you will buy 3 single phase transformer, each of 5 kVA rating, is not? Each of 5 kVA rating you buy, and no open delta I am telling. You connect this 3 phase, start, delta, whatever way. So, total kVA of the system will be 15 kVA, fine. But the advantage of this method is that if suppose one transformer develops a fault, okay, Let us take that previous example in the simple connection, same number, because then it will be clearer. Suppose it was delta delta connected, then you apply 200 volt here, here you get 100 volt, is not? Suppose the connection is same 5 kVA each, so 15 kVA you get. What is the rated current of the LV side we have seen? 50 ampere. So, 50 ampere here now, compare delta delta full connection, then line current you can apply 50 into root 3. Into root 3 ampere you can allow, and then the total kVA becomes root 3 into 100 into 50 into root 3, 15 kVA. That is good. And you are stepping down the voltage, you are supplying 3 phase load, that you should be always in your mind, that thing is playing. Okay. Now, suppose in this case one of the transformer develops a fault, then I will say, can I still supply the load? I will say yes. If suppose this transformer develops a fault, because these three are 3 separate transformers, it has developed a fault, then this transformer you remove from the circuit, so that your connection will become something like this. And I will say, look here, you still will be able to supply the load, but not 15, not 10 kVA, but some 8.65 kVA. That is what I want to convey to you. But nonetheless, it is better than nothing. Suppose one of the transformer develops fault, you can immediately restore supply, but supply a load slightly less than the rated kVA. 15 kVA certainly you cannot supply, but it is not 8 kVA, 10 kVA as well. It will be slightly less, but something is better than nothing sort of thing happens. Not only that, when you use 3 single phase transformers, in such cases what people will do, each transformer rating is 5 kVA. So, keep by 4 at the very beginning, and in case of fault keep 1 in reserve waiting. So, by 4 5 kVA transformer, phone numbers 5 kVA, 1 you do not connect, spare, it is the fourth one is spare transformer, spare unit waiting outside. If such a situation occurs, one transformer develops fault, you remove this transformer, bring that fourth one here. What is the advantage of this method? The spare unit which you are purchasing is only of 5 kVA rating. We will see that if it is a single 3 phase unit of transformer of 15 kVA, if one of the winding develops fault, then you have to take shutdown and correct that fault. In case of 3 phase unit, you will see this open delta connection cannot be used, because after all this transformer has developed fault, you have to take some corrective action. And there also, okay, that transformer has developed a fault of 15 kVA single unit, then the spare of that will be also of 15 kVA unit. So, lot of money is to be invested, is not, that is not a good solution. Therefore, in those applications where you can use take the advantage of open delta connection. Even if you do not have any spare unit, still you can maintain supply till that transformer is repaired. Okay. Then connect it if you do not have a spare unit, and like that you can maintain. Okay. So, this is a very interesting connection, open delta connection. I hope you have understood what it means, but the capacity of the transformer is reduced. Now, I will just today tell you about a 3-phase transformer. We will come back to this connection once again. A 3-phase transformer as a single unit. Okay. So, how it can be? First, let me draw this diagram is slightly tricky to draw. What I mean to say that suppose you have a transformer like this, very rough sketch I will do, but you will get the idea. This is suppose one transformer. Okay. And to understand what is going on, this is this transformer. Okay. With iron core, and what I will do here, I will have 2 windings on this limb. Imagine I have 3 such iron core. Got the point? Because this diagram I cannot draw so nicely. Next time I will show some drawn diagram, but the idea is interesting. What is done is, you take another similar unit and suppose you have put it there. Got the point? You will get the idea hopefully. Another iron core, and here also you have got 2 coils. One will be primary, another will be secondary on the same limb. Bring another 3rd unit and put it here. This time I will make a mess of it, but anyway try to get the idea. This is the 3rd one, another similar, this is like this. Got the idea? You have, and remove this one. Here is the 3rd unit, where also there will be this one, its core. That is 3 units, there is a central common iron, one goes like this, another like this. Then need not be 120° apart, nothing like that, you join them somehow, the central iron. And here also you have 2 windings in the outer limbs, 1 and 2. I think you have got the idea. So, 3 iron structure of single phase transformer you have put together mechanically. Now, what I will tell, you name the terminals as A1, A2 and its secondary is small a1, a2 on the same. Similarly, this is suppose B1, B2 and this is small b1, b2 and this is C1, C2 and small c1, c2. Now, you imagine that A1, B1, these 3 coils, while showing the connection I have done like this A1, A2, suppose star connection I have done B1, B2, C1, C2, suppose primary. Then this transformer will develop a flux, secondary is open, suppose phi A. Similarly, B1, B2 will also develop a flux, say phi B, going this way, function of time, and third transformer will develop a flux. This diagram so badly drawn. Anyway, try to understand. This is phi C. But this phi A, phi B, phi C will be 120 degree out of phase, because the applied voltage is balanced, 1 by root 3 is coming. So, how the flux path will be completed? Phi A goes there, through the central iron it comes, then it goes there. How phi B will be completing its path? It will go like this, through the central iron it will come down and go there. And similarly, phi C, it will go like this, through the central it will come. If you see the top view of this thing, that is easier to draw. What I am trying to tell, this is one transformer, iron, this one you will be able to see. This is another transformer, plan I am seeing, are you getting? And so this is the third one, like this. If you look from the top, you will see these three things. Now, this is the common iron here, these three you will be able to see, like a fanning out things. Now, if I ask you what is the flux in this common iron, how much it will be? It will be 0, because phi AT plus phi BT plus phi CT, they are 120 degree apart in time, their instantaneous values will be 0, as IA plus IB plus IC in a 3-phase system summed up to be 0, balanced 3-phase system. Therefore, it looks like this central iron, whether you connect it or not, it does not matter, it does not carry any flux. So, phi A will get its return path via phi B, this iron and this iron, as it happens in a 3-phase 3-line current system. IA plus IB plus IC is 0, whether you provide that neutral path or not. If IA, IB, IC are balanced 3-phase current, it does not matter. Anyway, so next step is, therefore, this iron portion central, that thing can be removed, and not only that, we will see in our next class, if you remove this central iron, you save some iron definitely, because central portion I know it will not carry any resultant flux at any point of time. If it is a balanced 3-phase system, then the weight will be reduced, but nonetheless still the structure of the transformer will be pretty awkward. See, in the working place, if you keep it, these projections will make a very inconvenient piece of equipment to work with. So, what people do is this, they will, I will just draw today and then they make it much more simpler. They say, do not go for these projections. Make it absolutely rectangular. This is the iron laminations, stack one above them, and this is to one limb, this is in plane. So, it will look like this, this is. Got the point? I do not know whether this will be able to see. And then you make your connections like this. This is A1, A2, this is, we will continue with this next time, do not worry, small A1, A2, similarly for B phase. So, these are the 3 lanes, B1 B2 and small b1 b2, and finally this is suppose C1 C2, capital C1 C2 and small C1 C2. Number of turns of capital numbered coils are same N1, small number coils are same, that is, and this is called court type transformer. Court type 3-phase transformer. We will discuss with this next time. Okay. Thank you.